Hi Aquarius, welcome back. So Aquarius, this is going to be your June you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you might be dealing with. Keep in mind that these are general readings, so it could be intimate or a platonic connection, and it can also be interchangeable, okay? So the first card out is your shared energy or shared karma within the connection during this time frame. And I have Jupiter here. So this is all about luck and expansion, kind of rolling the dice here. It is a very optimistic energy. So you may be feeling very optimistic just in general or towards this connection. It also talks about exploring new potentials, okay, and expanding on what you already have. So if you have a current relationship with this person you're connecting with, there may be some expansion with it during this time frame. If not, you may be expanding your social circle to allow for new connections to come through. So going to be different for each of you. Your overall supporting energy, Aquarius, is the Three of Wands. So this is all about preparation, okay? Getting ready to move forward. You may have been kind of idle or stagnant for a while, or maybe even stuck at a crossroads for some of you, but you have definitely moved past that phase, Aquarius, and now preparing for, like I said, some expansion in your life. The person you're dealing with, they had the Tower come out in the reverse. This card talks about enlightenment. Okay, so I feel like this person may lack some enlightenment or need some further insight during this time frame. Okay, because it's like whatever answers they're seeking, it's right there. It's right there in front of them. But I feel like this person really hasn't seen it just yet. This can also speak about avoiding potential disasters or, you know, kind of taking action at the last moment so that fate doesn't need to step in. So if this person has been lacking the motivation to do something, say something, or move forward, they may get that last push and finally do whatever it is that they needed to do. And that kind of avoids a disastrous situation or some sort of unexpected event in some way. So that's an interesting energy to get. So let's go into the recent past energy here, Aquarius, and see what led up to this moment. And you have the Magician here and the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like Aquarius and then the High Priestess. This is all about manifestation mode for you, okay? You know what? Some of you may have been dabbling in the law of manifestation, law of attraction, you know, really focused on growing yourself or growing your craft for some of you, because this is a very spiritual type of energy here. It is definitely intuitive, definitely having all of the tools that you need to grow your vision. Okay, so I feel like I keep wanting to say mastered. You may have mastered, you know, a career, an ability to manifest, a craft. Like I said, whatever this is for you, it's like reaching the mastery level where you are now in a position to teach, and or you're in this position where you can easily hone in on the skills that you've developed, okay? This is also a very patient energy, Aquarius. So I feel like you have maybe put a lot of time and energy into being patient, into growing your patience. You know, you might have been having your patience tested, but I feel like you stuck with whatever it was that you had made your mind up about, okay? So this person's recent past is the Wheel and Justice. And then Judgment, the King of Swords. So this is a pretty harsh energy that this person has been in, okay, leading up to this moment, Aquarius. This is like, I do what I want and I move for no one and I have zero feelings and period. You know, so this person might have really taken this very cold stance towards the connection or in life in general, where they were just closed off to everything, every possibility, every advance, everything. You know, if it's in relation to you, this person might have made the decision to be extremely cold towards you, maybe to teach you a lesson, because I often get that message here with the wheel. Like, take karma into their own hands, show you how cold they can really be, you know, or, yeah, I get intentional. I don't get like that this person's in a bad mood and then they happen to accidentally take it out on you. That could be the case, certainly. But I feel it's more intentional, where it's like, I am intending to teach you something here, and it's in the hard way. You know, like, this person may have had a lot of childhood experiences where they were always taught the hard way, so that may be the only way that they know how to approach love, because that was maybe how love was expressed to them. But either way, there's some sort of hard lesson here. It could have been their own hard lesson, you know, because oftentimes when we intend to hurt others or teach others, we often end up getting the karmic retributions of that ourselves. So, what is your perception of this person? Keep in mind, perception is the eye of the beholder, okay? So it may not be the truth of the situation necessarily, but let's see. What is Aquarius's perception of this person, of this connection? Six of Swords. The Star, the Tower, again. Your perception is that this person completely changed you emotionally. Yeah. So I feel like you view this connection as something that was really emotionally driven and outside of your wheelhouse, so to speak, Aquarius. So your strong suit is more in the logic. Not that you're not an emotional person, you definitely have deep emotions, but you don't usually led astray by your emotions. But this connection in particular led you astray by following your emotions. And that really had a big impact on you, a big transformation in the way that you view love and how you want to express yourself, okay? So I feel like Aquarius, this connection brought a lot of instability, a lot of deep emotion, a lot of change, maybe even an ending here, but it also brought about self-healing, self-independence, learning to love yourself. And that's your perception of the connection. So you're aware of that. You have, I think for a lot of you, you've taken like, you're able to see the blessing and the lesson, you know? So let's see how this person views the connection. How do they perceive Aquarius? This person is emotionally stuck. Yeah. So they have the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Lovers. This person is confused. This connection confuses them because I think like their perception is that there's no movement here, that it's completely kaput. There's no movement on your end or their end possibly. This person may perceive you as having another option in love. Some of you do have another option in love, or you chose someone else or something like that, or they may have. They're not quite as optimistic in the way that they see the connection as you, Aquarius. This person may not they may not see the blessing yet in the connection. All right. They feel stuck between a rock and a hard place, this person here. They certainly could have another connection in their life as well. If you're actually with this person, I just feel like their perception is you can kind of emotionally confuse them sometime, because it's like they're trying to be patient, but they're also waiting for you to make up your damn mind, Aquarius. You know, I mean, even if you're in separation from this person, I think that they're waiting for someone to make up their mind. So let's go deeper. What is your genuine feelings towards this person, towards this connection? At the core, what is it that you genuinely want? Six of Cups, Two of Swords. I saw the Seven of Cups flip, but it didn't come out. Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor. So Aquarius, at the core of this, I think that you don't know. I think you're a little confused, Aquarius. I think you're a little confused yourself. It's almost like you want to be rid of this constant nagging feeling, this constant thought, this constant annoyance. And it could be this person's memory coming up in your mind, and it's like you feel attached to that. And having a hard time breaking yourself loose from thinking back on memories, whether they're good, whether they're bad, doesn't matter. Kind of keeps you a bit closed off towards the connection, not fully opening up to that. And you know what? I think that's because you let yourself be led astray by your emotions. You may have like literally laid it out all on the line, and been very vulnerable. And you learned the hard way that not everybody's going to be safe with your heart, you know. This person may have taken for granted your vulnerability because maybe they didn't understand that that was very unusual behavior for you as an Aquarius to really put it out there like that. So I don't see you wanting to do that again. Actually, at the core, I see you want to focus on self-love, self-worth, and you kind of want to ignore the connection because you know better. You know better. For a lot of you, this is going to resonate with someone you're no longer with, but it could be lessons learned within a current relationship because we're constantly growing and learning through our relationships. So take it as it resonates. But I just feel like there are memories here that like to creep out when they want to creep out. They can be quite painful, you know. But you don't want to think about it. So what is this person's genuine feelings towards you? What is at the core of what they want towards Aquarius? Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. Sorry. I kind of got a bit emotional there. Aquarius. The Hanged Man. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like this person genuinely wants you. They know you're their soulmate. They are willing to wait for the connection if you're not currently with this person. If you are currently with them, they're invested. They feel you're their soulmate. They'll wait forever. They're trying to understand you. They want to understand the connection better. It doesn't really matter if you're together or apart. This person feels a bond with you that they can't break, even if they wanted to break it. Some of them, they have a past life contract with you where there's karma in the relationship that you both agreed to deal with during this lifetime. And they can feel that. They may not know where that's coming from or why that they are still waiting. Even if the connection is over, why are they still waiting? Because they still see an opportunity there. So what are the blockages in the connection? Possible blockages, the Seven of Swords. I got this in your mid-May. Aquarius, you are lying. You're lying to yourself. You're suppressing a lot of emotion. Some of you aren't even aware that you're doing this. I think Aquarius, some of you have taken this really logical approach of like, well, yeah, that's what my heart feels, but logically, that doesn't make sense. And Aquarius, you'll always follow your logic. You know, you will ignore your heart because you trust your brain more. And usually, 99% of the time, that works out for you. But in this case, I do feel like there is some emotion here that you still need to explore a little bit further, okay? Because there's this nagging coming back, you know? And if this isn't you, this might be the person you're dealing with. The person you're dealing with might have trouble getting in touch with what they're really feeling, with their true emotion. They may be hiding it, all right, from you, from themselves, who knows? So what is the block on their side? The Ace of Cups. Now, how can love be a blockage? Well, I'll tell you how. When you're not in touch with the fact that you're in love with someone, it can be a blockage. Or you love too much, okay? There is such a thing, you know? This person, their emotions get in their own way. Okay, they could have so much love towards the connection, they're almost codependent towards it. Or they are in denial of the fact that it's love. They keep thinking, they just keep, this person may keep thinking, like if you're in separation, that they just keep coming back around because they're going to teach you something. But really, that's not why they're coming back around. They're coming back around because they're in love with you. And they don't want to admit it. You know? So they're like, oh, I only check on that person to make sure they ain't talking shit. Or I only check on them because I want to see whatever, you know, but really they're checking in because they're in love with you, you know. That's for those of you that are in separation. So let's look at the future energies, for my Aquarius. Now, keep in mind that future energies can be changed with free will, okay? So take it as it resonates, but know that you are in the driver's seat, Aquarius, of your own life. So beautiful, nice. God, about time. Aquarius, your readings have been ouchy lately. The Fool, Knight of Cups, and Ace of Cups. There's a brand new beginning here in love. A brand new beginning here in love. Some of you, it is a different connection in your life, or a new connection, or a reestablished connection. And it can be a renewal with this person, of course, because they had the Ace of Cups in their blockage, and here you have the Ace of Cups here. Your heart is open. So, Aquarius, you want to take that risk. You want to fall in love again. And I have a song playing in my head. I can't get the lyrics out. Fall in love again. You're ready to fall in love again, or you have fallen in love again. And you know what? That can really scare the shit out of you if you've been hurt before. Hence your blockage here. I mean, that is black and white. I'll come back and clarify it, but that's absolutely what it is. You are falling in love again. That can be falling in love with yourself. but I see a connection here, either with this person or someone else. So let's see what this person's future outcome is. What is this person's most likely future outcome? Seven of Pentacles. Man, their cards are flying out. The King of Wands. So this person is trying to be patient. Again, here's this energy of patience, wanting to put the time and energy in. This person may want to take action towards you, towards the connection, or within their own life during this time frame. And then the Eight of Cups and the Two of Wands. So, Aquarius. This person is patiently waiting for things to kind of take off over here. All right. I don't really see them doing any action. So they may be waiting for you to put in, to come towards them or whatever. But I don't see you doing that, actually. It's weird because here this person is waiting and yet walking away and yet waiting and then walking away and then waiting. So I feel like this person, Aquarius, is constantly either questioning the connection or they try to close themselves off from it, but then they catch themselves thinking about it again and then they try to close themselves off from it. But then they feel tempted to check on you again, you know, because I got that, like, that keep coming back around message earlier, where it's like this person, they just can't help themselves. And they haven't, I feel like this person hasn't gotten the enlightenment as to why. They keep justifying it for other reasons, you know. They keep justifying it by saying they're, in their mind, you know, that they're being logical about this, or they are teaching you a lesson for some of you. But then they keep coming back, and 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 they keep denying that the reason they keep doing that is because they love you. Because there's a soulmate connection here. Point blank, period. You're open to love. I don't necessarily feel it is towards this person, but it could be. But let's see. Let me clarify this one for a second. And the reason why I don't think it's this person is because I don't see this person doing anything. You know? How can you fall in love with someone that doesn't do anything? that, you know, takes no action. And who are you falling in love towards? The King of Cups. So I feel like, whew, Aquarius, this got really complicated. So you're seeking spiritual enlightenment. And don't mind my dogs. I can't help it. They're dogs. They bark when they see things. You're seeking spiritual enlightenment here. Your heart is open. I don't think you're going to chase after this connection. I don't think you're going to chase after any connection. Some of you have more than one. Okay? Some of you have a connection that's in your physical everyday life and then a connection that is in separation. But either way, even if it's just one connection, you're not going to chase it. You are not going to chase it. You'll be open to it, you know, and there's love here. But you're not going to necessarily, it's almost like you've gotten to this point, Aquarius, where you love yourself enough that you know law of attraction will pull in whatever is correct for you. All right, so you might have really been pushy in the past or really tried to make something happen that wasn't meant to happen, and now you're just like, come what may, you know. So I feel you're ready. Okay. You're ready. And that's why I saw expansion in the overall energy. So regardless, you're going to pull in that expansion energy simply by being ready. So let's get one more card and see if this person plans to do anything. And I got the Sun, the Empress, and the World. So there is a cycle completing out on this person's side. They are trying to, like I said, be very patient. This is a lot of patience here. They're trying to be optimistic as well in the energy. They certainly know their self-worth as well. And I think that's why, I don't know, their confidence kind of gets, their confidence or their ego kind of gets in the way of the connection. Or for that, from them, it prevents them from being able to see what they need to see with the Tower here, with the Enlightenment. So that's what I have. Now keep in mind, if you didn't like the future energies, you can change the future, right? It's your life. But that's how I see it as of today. The zodiac signs you might be dealing with. You could be dealing with another Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries energy here, Capricorn energy, Scorpio again, Pisces, Aries again, could be Cancer, Taurus, Leo, could be Libra, Gemini, Scorpio again. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Let me know how that resonated down in the comments below. Also, do check out my Facebook and my Instagram, also linked in the description box. If you want to catch me for additional fun stuff, you can find me there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the best. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe if it resonated. Until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.